Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our AngelBobsOmni playthrough. Sorry it has been a minute since we've done a video. Life calls sometimes, and you must answer. So, haven't been able to make a video for a few days, but we're getting back into it. I'm still dedicated to making a compact base, and hopefully we can get that compact base to 1 million science per minute. That's the goal. We'll see if we get there, but I'm hopeful. So we've created compressed versions of all these items and barreled compressed Omniwater. So from here, our goal is to basically just keep going down the tech tree, making the different sciences. And that's it. Because I don't really need to produce anything other than science. So I don't have to worry about modules, I don't have to worry about beacons or entities. So where's my science? Oh, I deleted it. Ha! I forgot about that. Okay, so let's make a new science one. Science pack. I feel like... Are they all here? Or do we have to do the translated names? I can't remember. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, so we want to craft compressed science packs. Isn't that possible? I swear this was possible. There it is. So why is that under locked recipe? Can I not craft it yet? We also want to take off singularity. Let's just do compact. At least for the science ones, I should probably at least do nanite assembling machines, because that's going to make a big difference in productivity. So for that science tier, we'll have nanite. And then for beacons, we definitely don't want singularity. Can't handle 300 megawatts for a beacon. I think probably nanite beacons will be fine. We'll set those to be the default. And then... Have I done singularity research? Yeah, we did that. So I just want to make sure I can craft the compressed science. Yeah, there we go. So that requires compressed copper plates and compressed iron gear wheels. So that works. Sorry, I gotta get my liquids. Okay, so then I guess the first order of business is to make iron plates. Right? I mean, because compressed gear wheels come from compressed iron plates. And again, we have singularity. Okay, so we'll do compact, record. So that'll be the default. So let's just do one of these per second. Let's start with that. So then that requires fewer gear wheels, and that requires even fewer compressed iron plates, which is awesome. We're going to get compressed iron plates from compressed iron sheet coil, which again should be a compact assembling machine. I don't know why that wasn't auto-selected. And then that is going to come from... Should I use coolant? Yes, I should. I think... Well, is that worth it? Yeah, we're going big here. So then strand casting machine... Can't do productivity, so we'll just do tier 4. That only requires 1.1 compressed molten iron, or concentrated molten iron, which is going to come from compressed iron ingot. Yeah. Okay, so just to be clear, this tells us the amount. It looks like concentrated is 60 liquid. So I only need 60 molten iron. That shows you how much this productivity helps. So then We've got that. This needs to be induction furnace 4. Set default. Right, compressed iron ingot. Sorry, one second. My washer's being loud. Let me see if there's something to be done. Nope, that's just how loud the machine is. Maybe you can't hear it. I don't know. Okay, and then the way we're making this guy is how? How hard is it to get iron hydroxide? Iron ingot. So what is this route? Iron hydroxide comes from iron ingot. Oh, that's if you're doing the whole manganese thing. Okay, which we're not. So do I want to use pellets? I probably should. That really gets me a lot more productivity there as well. But does that productivity matter? I don't know if it does. Yeah, because then I only need half as much sludge, Omni sludge, to process through all the crystal stuff. The crystal stuff is easy. I don't know. We're going to start with the simple route. I think we can switch it around later if we need to. So the ingot's going to come from just iron ore, which is fine. In a blast furnace 4, for that. And then, let's see, we've got the need for fuel. And that fuel, oh, that's not, wait, it's in here. Our default fuel should be omnified solid fuel, I think, still. Potentially. Maybe I should start using compressed omnified solid fuel. Those are some serious fuel blocks. Either way. Okay, and then the iron ore comes from the salt sorting. There we go, that one. And this can use productivity modules, so this one's really important to change to at least a compact omnitractor. I think this might be a good place for a nanite omnitractor, because that's 3 more module slots. That changes me from 0.22 a minute to 0.27 a minute. And what about the power? I don't know, we'll just go with this. Crystal is made this stuff in not a burner omni plant, what the heck? In a omni plant Mark 8. What's interesting is we don't even need a compact anything for this. Compressed Omnine shards, that'll be a whole loop. That will come from compressed Omnine, which comes from this one. Again, that needs to be an OmniPlant 8. Set that to default. This can be burner or compact or crusher 4 or 3. And then we can matrix solver that to get the Omnine shards out. Then concentrated Omnine solution. Iron omnitic salt. Wow. Compressed, crushed. Which one of these is it? Oh, by hand? Definitely not that one. That one. That one. Then we need Omni catalysts, which come from hydronic acid. This should be a crystallizer too. And none of these can use productivity, right? Or sorting facility for... Okay, concentrated hydronic acid comes from compressed omnite, omnic acid, and purified water, omni sludge. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Concentrated omni sludge comes from... Which one is the most? 288, that one. Okay. And that is 0.1. I think we can actually use this stone to make this pulverized stone, based on what I'm seeing. Okay, and then the omnic acid, 166, looks like the biggest number. So we do that. The steam comes from... Can I just make steam? Yeah, there we go. Concentrated water in a boiler. And let's just default to it, electric boiler 3. And concentrated water. We'll just have barrels of that. I think that's probably a good deal. Okay. I mean, I think we're pretty much there. So let's get a couple things going. We already have compressed omnite. So now we need compressed stone and pulverized stone. So ore crusher. Let's make a few of these. Can I do more crafting speed? Oh, we're already at the infinite researches, unfortunately. I can at least do one of those, but... Okay, so then here... Okay, this guy is affecting a huge area. That's good to remember. So then we want this. And this is going to be stone crushing. Like that. And then we're going to have stone pulverizing. That. Done. We also need some storage in this network, just in case. But we'll get there later. Now we need water. Now water is made from concentrated omnic water. Right? Yeah. So then, essentially, we just need this here. I should play a bit over. So this guy is making water. And yeah, we can't do productivity there. But anyway, we're talking a lot per second. The flow rate's the issue there. So that's at least 1,000 concentrated water per second. This only needs 0.14 for reference. So then we also would like to have this going on. But we do have an inserter issue that has to insert. And this recipe has to change to be fill water barrel. Beautiful. Okay. So then we also need purified water. So how about a hydro plant? And then, again, I feel like it is easiest, at least for a couple of these, to attach them. Pick up, drop off. Okay, and then we want to make purified water with that. Done. And then we need 2 of the barreling. Crap. I did canistering. Need barrels. Okay, so this is fill saline water barrel. This is fill purified water barrel. But there's a bit of an issue. I need to be able to get rid of both in a clarifier. So if I have... So I do need an overflow valve. Here. Only if it's over 90, and we'll put it there actually, so it'll be less likely to overflow. And then we need the same here. Some sort of overflow into a clarifier. But then they both have overflow. That's not good. So then we need... Yeah, this is... I always forget this is what happens. So we really need a pump. For one of them. And then an overflow valve. Or sorry, overflow valve after the... Or something like this. Because what this will do is it'll only even be willing to pump away saline water if there's too much of it. And then this guy will only run if you have enough or not enough purified water. Yeah, you get rid of saline if you have not enough purified water. So if purified water barrel compressed is not enough, so less than 60, which we already have 120, so we should be good. Okay, so that should take care of all that. So I've got our water types. We've got regular water, we've got Omnic water, we've got our 2 types of stone. These don't do productivity, right? Then we need crushed Omnite. That's right. So then this guy is crushing Omnite. Bam. And then, so we got that going. Gosh, crafting speed 99. I love it. I love it. Okay. Then we also need, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the things we need. And iron plates, or copper plates, I'm going to do the same way. So then I just need coolant. And I got to remind myself how that works. Coolant. Okay, so coolant comes from water and mineral oil, and then you filter it with a compressed coal filter. Or a ceramic filter. They both have the same ratio. So the difference with ceramic filters is ceramic filters get regenerated with compressed alumina. Or water. Oh, right. You can wash the ceramic filters. Honestly, coal is cheap. I think it's easier to just make the regular filter frames. But the original coolant is actually the harder piece. So we need base mineral oil and water. So I might actually make coolant from the old base, because we're not going to need a ton of it. So what we'll do is we'll make the coolant and then concentrate it. So water and mineral oil, I'm going to find it down here. One of these pipes has mineral oil in it. Is it this one? No, that's lubricant. Mineral oil is right here. Okay. Okay, and we have some sort of connection to this. I guess I can just move that. So then we need lubricant, or coolant. So base mineral oil right here, and then water. Where the heck is water? I know water's around here somewhere. There's some water. Okay, and we've run out of crude oil. That's actually a problem. That's a big problem. Why am I out of oil? I'm out of Omnistin? That's really bad. I should not be out of Omnistin. Why am I out of Omnistin? I'm not. I'm here. I broke the pipes. That's what's going on. So these were supposed to be connected right here, and I disconnected them. So I just need 2 T's. And I can do this and that should get everything running again. Wow. That was a big mistake. Okay, perfect. And there's coolant, and we probably can't use productivity. Yeah. And we want to compress it. That's not how that works. Compressor. Is it called a concentrator? Sure is. That's a good guess. Okay, so we will concentrate. How much does it need before it runs? Yeah, it is in a concentrator. Okay. Oh, 3,600. Okay. And then we want to barrel that up. So we need a barreling. And this is going to be coolant, fill, coolant, barrel. No. Coolant, fill, concentrated coolant. There we go. All right, there we have it. Concentrated coolant. Perfect. And then I think we're close to ready to getting some metals going. Okay, so are we still missing anything? Got it, 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 and then fuel. Honestly, for now, I'm just going to use compressed omnite as fuel. That is maybe the best strategy that I've had so far. Okay, so then this process looks like... Oh, I need steam. Can you put steam in a barrel? I would understand it that it wouldn't let you, but I'm curious. Yeah, it doesn't let you. Okay, fair enough. So then I think what I want is some sort of pattern that I can easily copy. Oh, we also need to be crushing all these ores. So I need a few more of these. But yeah, I think a pattern would be good. These liquid ones are hard because we need barrelers and unbarrelers, and those are 3x3. I really wish these were 2x2 buildings, or even like 2x1s. But these barreling pumps are very large, which gets in the way of things. So, 2, 3. So like here, we will need barreling. Where are my barreling pumps? I actually don't need compact barreling pumps for everything, I don't think. I should probably have regular barreling pumps too. But, oh, was the Omni plant the one I can't get 8 of? Omni plant. Oh no, I just have compact. So that won't work. So we have to do something more like this. And then, okay, so then we need a requester to an active provider. For emptying. Okay. And then this is going to be omnic acid fill canister. And then this... Crap, I did this wrong. You need a boiler. This one is purified water, empty purified water barrel. So, I thought I had the multiplier to 1, so that's a little weird. Why would it request 15? Oh, it does only... The bots carry 15 at a time. I get it. Okay. So we've got that. Then we need a boiler. Birdie boiler. To boil concentrated water. Should I just do purified water? It's probably better not to. Got the provider version. Water. Well, that didn't narrow it down. Empty water barrel. And then we need compressed, crushed omnite. There we go. Omnic acid. And that goes to 2 places, 2 more Omni plants. Love one here. Here. I think it is probably easier, at least since these two I already know about are connected. We'll do the Omni sludge. I think 288 is the best. Yep. And then the Omnic, what's it called? Hydronic acid. So we got that as well. And then we need compressed omnite and compressed pulverized stone. We can use 1 chest. I don't know why that doesn't work. Or was it the crushed omnite? That's whole omnite. Okay, omnite. 1. Okay, we got that. Except we need purified water. Which the flow rate on this is so low. I mean, this is just easy peasy. to make it flow fast enough. So I'll just do that. And that should do it. So we've got hydronic acid, Omni sludge, and that's all good. Then we need a crystallizer. And then we need to start crushing all the ores. So this is crushing sapphirite, good. Crushing steatite. Crushing ammonium. Crushing rubyite. Crushing gibbelite and crotinium. And in this case, I'll just direct insert, simplifies things a bit. And we'll provide back to the left. Crap. These need to be filter inserters, because I forgot that there's two outputs here. Okay, crotinium. Compressed, crushed crotinium. You, compressed, crushed gibbelite. Compressed, crushed rubyite. So I found you always start in the right category, at least if you copy the settings. So you don't have to pick the right mud category, of which I have 8,000, so it seems worth it. You're steatite, and you are sapphirite. I also know, this is kind of late mentioning, I know my face cam's kind of in the way of this, but I'm really not doing a whole lot with it. So I apologize if that's bothering you. I can move this over here, but regardless. I really should just have that minimized. I barely need it anyway. So then the stone, I need to put somewhere else. So then we need some sort of active provider on compressed crushed stone. Bam, bam, bam. And then that means that'll get used up when we're pulverizing. That's the nice thing about using provider chests and active providers is it prioritizes automatically the things that are actively provided away before the things that are passively provided. So that allows for some nice nuance without even having to worry about it. Okay, so we need our crystallizer. We crafted that. Here it is. I don't think... Yeah, I can't do productivity anyway. So this is just a simple providing of that. We're still short on purified water, so something's gone wrong there. Oh, it's this. Interesting. So we actually need this to be one tile up. That one tile up. Extend. Extend. Clear out the water. There we go. Connect that. Okay, so everything hopefully is good now. Perfect. That makes a lot in one craft to keep the ratios correct. I think there's an option in the settings. I'm just now starting to understand why this happens. It's because things stack to different ratios. And so the ratios get all weird once you're using compressed items. And there's an option that says compensate stack sizes. Changes the base compression amount to prevent odd rounding. If your recipes are too expensive, try changing this setting. So I assume that's why, you know, this recipe is like 4.1 thousand at a time. But that's fine. I mean, that'll get me a lot of Omni catalysts. Needs to be 1. Okay, so we've got our catalyst. Back to our production. Check, 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 check. Okay, so now we're on to the crystal. The set of... Oh, well, let's do the Omnine shard piece. Because that requires Omni sludge in one of them. So... I'll put that over here. I forget what all Omni sludge goes into, so I'm not gonna... I am gonna leave room for barreling pump, but I won't quite fit yet. Yeah, I don't remember what all it goes into. And then this, we can create a simple loop with a crusher. I don't know where they are, but... How are we doing on compressed omnite, by the way? Yeah, we got plenty. How are we doing on pollution? So it's gotten better because I've been idling longer. I think this is finally... Well, no, it still has a lot to go before it's full, but... That thing's really going ham. Anyway. So this is for Omnine shards. This is Omnine, compressed Omnine shards, concentrated Omni sludge, which we have. So we just need to jumpstart this with some Omnine. So I need to compress Omnine, and I know there's a bunch over here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. I don't know how many I need. Is 1 enough? I don't remember. I need... yeah, just 1. Perfect. There we go. No productivity, I assume. Correct. Okay, so that will go into a chest, which will be up to 1 stack full. Then that will go in there. That will create Omnine, which will first go in here, and then this guy will only work to provide Omnine if we have Omnine compressed is greater than 100, and we'll allow for 2 stacks of compressed Omnine. And that should do it. So that will turn Omni Sludge into Omnine, and Omnine Shards need a similar story. We'll mirror that. And then this needs to be only if Omnine Shards are greater than 100. We only need 1 stack there. 1 stack here. Okay, so that's provided and flowing and shouldn't back up. Next, stuff on the list. So that takes care of these 2. Okay, so now we have a like a block of stuff that we're going to repeat over and over and over again. Sometimes there are a couple extra items in the furnace part. But essentially I want to do a good job with this part because it's going to be the same every time. So we're going to have ore sorter, water, going to the liquid stuff. And then that goes into this guy, which will probably be up 1 more. So this is compressed iron omnitic solution. Where is that? There. And then this one is the iron crystal. So then these always connect. This should be one of those. Same with this. This guy always needs an Omni catalyst. This guy just needs Omnite shards. So this one always needs an Omni catalyst. This one always needs Omnite shards. I'll just put those there. That liquid I'll have on sort of a sideways pipe, providing all of them. Same with the other one. Okay, everything else should be okay. And then we go from that to a Omni tractor. Should be here. That one gets as many productivities as I can, and that's iron ore. And then that goes directly into a provider. So that's the ore block. And we'll copy that. I don't know. We'll just start with this many. I'll need more, but 2, 3, 4. Oh shoot, I need to limit these guys. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, and then we want the barreling pumps. I guess here and here. And these are the active provider versions. And this guy is Omni Sludge, which we haven't barreled yet, so we need to barrel that. Omni Sludge, fill, Omni Sludge barrel, plus those. Okay. So that should work, and then this guy is just water, empty, water barrel. Request that. Request the physical materials, request the physical materials. Now this one should be the same for everybody. Is it working? Yeah, there we go. Woo, that takes a while. Wow. 2.5 thousand second crafting time. Dang. That's crazy. Because it makes 10 salt, which then makes 4,000 iron omnite solution, which then makes 40 iron crystals, which then make for 100 compressed iron ore stacks. So, I mean, you know, that's a lot of iron ore we're talking here. So that's probably okay. Alright. I'm thinking we're coming close to the end of the first episode here. Is this even working? Oh, I need to connect these. Silly. Okay. And I connected those. Perfect. Alright, so then the last thing is the metal making process. And I think once I do that, I'll be done. And so then the metal making process needs to kind of be its own thing. Where's the beacon? Okay, I'm going to need another one of these, like up here. That's fine. 60 megawatts. I can spare 60 megawatts. We still have 3 gigawatts that we're not using a ton of. Okay, but we need some sort of similar deal here. Where we do that, then we have potential. Sometimes it's 2 steps. But I think the standard is going to look like this. We'll craft those. And then the coolant. Same story as before. We do need a barreling pump. Hope I left enough space there. I'm going to do a bit more space. So the coolant I want to be attached here. Used coolant attached there. And then we want just a regular old barreling pump for coolant. Right here, coolant, barrel, empty, active provider, click, click. You need some power up here. I love these giant substations. Okay, that's getting delivered, and then we'll have to do the used coolant piece, but that's fine. And then, honestly, for the plates, I want one higher tier of assembler, because that makes a big difference. Do I have nanite on automated? No, I don't. So I can do that myself. I'll just do... Oh, wait, that's not the right thing. I do this, and assembling machine 6 nanite. Okay, here we go. So that's what I wanted. I should automate that. Whatever, I'll just do that right here. Assembling machine, nanite, ding ding, divide, single stack. USB stack size 1, so we don't overdo things. And do that. I think that should work. Yeah, okay. And then request assembling machine nanite. Because that'll make a big difference in the overall number of plates that we get. And then I'll put that here. That inserter, and then this is plate. Iron plate. And that way we get an extra 240% productivity. Do I have a quantum beacon? No, but I can make one because I have 5 nanite beacons. So we'll do that real quick. Beacon, quantum, feed you that. And then space this so that they match up. There. Get more power, grid, action. And then I'll just copy what this one has, which is pretty good so far. All right, and then still missing molten iron. Oh, we need fuel. And the actual input. We'll do this, where this one has compressed omnite, just 1. And that'll be the fuel. And this is what gets copied. Oh, can I not burn? That's right. Shoot. Okay, well, for simplicity then, why don't I... Furnace. Compact electric filtering furnace. Let's do this. Wow, this actually can't do what I thought it could. Sad. Okay. Omni furnace. I can't make one of those. Okay, well, we're just gonna try that. Oh, I still have the Mark IIs. Because what I want is the purify this stuff. But that's gonna be so slow. Because this doesn't... Oh, good, it does get affected by beacons. I wasn't sure if it did or not. Okay. Then I'll go with that. Perfect. Okay, so we've got lots of purified omnite. We'll use that for fuel. So remove that. Purified omnite. 1. Switch that request. Click that there. This guy goes into that guy. He melts, gives him. He's got coolant. And then we need coolant recycling, which happens in a... I think those cooling towers. No, the filtering happens in a filtration unit. Filtration unit. So make 2 of those. Oh, wait, do I need to then cool it down again? Concentrated used coolant can then become concentrated coolant. But then I have to cool that down if I remember correctly. They don't show that. But you can see it has to be less than or equal to 50 degrees. And so our filtration unit, can go here. And then this guy does that. And we need coal filters. Okay, we'll check this out. We got compressed iron. I'll do 2 stacks of each compressed plate. The good news is a compressed filter frame should be makeable from compressed iron. Oh, and compressed steel? Ooh. I didn't know we needed steel as well. Maybe we just make a stack of filter frames. Filter, and then compress them. And then once we get that loop running... Gosh, that takes forever. Once we get that loop running, I will end the episode. That should do it. Is it 200 to a stack? Probably. There we go. We'll need a few more than 1 stack, but for now 1 is good. Oh, and then the coal filter frames, we need coal. So it's right here. Oh, I need 5 to do 1 craft. And then this is the kind of area where I'm like, do I really want 120? Probably not. And it seems like everything stacks to 120. So we want... Does this work if I click here? Ooh, it does. Well, that's amazing. Sweet. Okay. So then I just need a few more filter frames. It looks like we have enough. Perfect. So I'm actually gonna... Guess I'll let that go. I can get more than 5 total, but there we go. We got coal filters, and now we can request those here and actively provide a way. And then we get coolant at what temperature? That's the part that I don't know yet. I think we're going to need those cooling towers. I'll just make 4. And can you compress the cooling towers? You can. So I'll start with a compact cooling tower. Yeah, the temperature is 25 degrees. So I don't need to recool it. I wonder if that's a glitch. Like in the other recipe, let's see what happens. Used coolant, product, 1 filter frame, 160 coolant at 25 degrees Celsius. Oh, the used coolant is supposed to be hotter. That's the glitch. Okay. I think that's what's happening. So this used coolant that's coming in is not supposed to be at 25 degrees. So that might be a glitch in the compression stuff, is liquids coming out at certain temperatures, potentially. Because I'm thinking normally when you use the coolant, like for this, it's supposed to come out at 300 degrees. Yeah. So that would be a glitch right there. The concentrated used coolant should come out at 300, and I should have to cool it off before I can refilter it. So maybe they'll fix that, maybe they won't. Maybe it's not possible to be fixed. You know, the whole concentrating thing is pretty unique in the first place. But this will be a coolant barreling as well. And this one will actively provide. And what that will do is then it'll cause these ones to get used up first, because they'll go into storage. And so the one that makes coolant from scratch will only make coolant when we need it. Okay, sweet. Well, this has been a great episode. I am cooking with gas, as one might say. And we've already got our first plates going. We've got a nice setup so we can easily replicate this and get a lot more plates going. And so I'm very optimistic that we'll get science going in no time. So, missing now. Oh, we just need to craft more stuff. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.